So we're having some unprecedented weather here in the UK. We are having a lot of dry weather and a lot of direct sunlight. And it got me thinking about sunlight and how important it is for us, but how many people I hear saying it's bad for you, you've got to wear SPF and you've got to cover up. And yeah, there's a lot of misinformation about the sunshine. So just wanted to come up in here and just address a couple of those things, really, just in case you don't know. So there is literally nothing wrong with that sun in the sky. It is the most important part of living. It's phenomenal, and a lot of people have jumped on this bandwagon of vitamin D now, but that is such a small piece of what sunlight is actually about. It's a full light spectrum, not just a vitamin. It's not even really a vitamin. They just call it vitamin B, but it's almost a hormone. So it regulates your hormones. It's so important from waking up and sleep, and it's just massive how important it is and how much we're missing out. And then people think they can just pop a vitamin D tablet and that'll make up for it, and that's not how life works. So firstly, I'm going to address the whole skin cancer thing. I'm not giving anyone medical advice. I'm just going off what I've seen, what ancestry I have back past, and my own experiences, in that getting in that sun is one of the most important things you could possibly do, especially when it's out and in the middle of spring. A lot of people have asked me, oh, you're very tanned already, have you done that? Because I've been out of it since March. And there's this another misinformation thing that goes about saying you don't get any sunlight, you don't make vitamin D until April, mid-April. It's not about vitamin D. It's about getting out in light. We are literally light beings. We are powered, we're solar panel powered, if you like. And thinking it's all about just a vitamin, it's really where we've gone wrong as a human race, in that we try and break things down into small little bits, and it's like saying something in a herb's really good for you, so they take that bit out and then they give you that. It's not going to have the same job as if you'd had the whole thing together fresh. It's completely different. And the same thing is with the sun. You can't just take a vitamin and then you've got what the sun gives you. You don't. It's not how it works. You have to get out in it. It's important to be out, get it into your eye. This is the other thing. I'm going off on a rant now. But sunglasses. Nonsense. Train your eyes to adjust. That's, don't stare into the sun. We're not supposed to stare into the sun. But when do you do that? You just shouldn't. You don't need sunglasses. I have light eyes so that I can absorb vitamin D or whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. But I never wear sunglasses. I've trained my eyes to adjust so that I can live on this planet. I don't need sunglasses. We shouldn't need to have anything to live. Our ancestors did it for thousands of years without sunglasses, without sunscreen. It's absolute balmy what we're starting to believe. That's just absolute nonsense, and it's no truth in it. So yeah, we need to get out in the sun. If you're starting to burn and it gets a bit red, you cover up or you get some shade. It's really that simple. I really don't understand why it has to be so complicated. Putting chemicals onto your skin so you can stay out in the sun longer is probably the reason we're getting skin cancer, and not because of direct sunlight. The detrimental effect of not getting sun is absolutely huge, and it can be seen everywhere. So say you did get a little, I don't know, one of my moles went funny or something, and I had to have it removed because it's skin cancer. It's one of the most curable cancers there is. You just chop it out and usually that's it. Whereas if you are vitamin D deficient, or deficient in, and the hormones are messed up because you're not in the sun and your circadian rhythm isn't doing what it's supposed to do, you end up with internal cancers like liver cancer or kidney problems or heart or whatever, those are so much harder to cure than that. So it's, I just don't understand where people's thinking is with it. It's just so important. And then if you try and explain that, and then they come to this, well, it ages you. Who cares? Really, seriously, who cares? Are you that vain that you would rather look younger than be healthy? It's just madness to me. It doesn't make any sense. So, please get out in the sun. It's one of the most important things you could possibly do for your body, and the benefits are unbelievable. I've heard stories where a doctor has prescribed just going in the sun, making sure you get that morning light, having a good 20-30 minutes in midday sun, getting out of it when it gets too much, and then going again in the evening just for that change in the light spectrum where you start to produce that melatonin so you can go to sleep. And this one of these women couldn't get pregnant, and after a few weeks of doing this, you know, properly how you should live, she got pregnant. It's so simple. We don't need all these special things from people. Like, even, you know, you've got your normal mainstream medical services, and you've got all this herbalism and alternative health and stuff, but they're both the same thing. But when you take them away, what have you really got? Your natural ancestral wisdom of what's actually true. And the truth is, we need the sun. It's so important, and you really just have to listen to that. You have to just listen to your internal voice and go, actually, yeah, it's really important that I get out in the sun. Oh no, I feel a bit too hot and sweaty. I'm going to get out of it for a bit. I really hope this message meets some people that really need to hear this, and it can help with so many health issues. Again, not a doctor, just literally a common sense talker. So I really hope you can get out there and start enjoy being in the sun again, because, you know, you watch the animals, they're straight out there, they're lying in it, they don't even need vitamin D. So what are they doing it for? Like, dogs and cats don't even need vitamin D. They do it because it's good for them, and they know it. They don't need anyone to tell them. They know, and they know when to get out. So yeah, let's all use a little bit more common sense, and let's stop following nonsense so that people can sell you products and lies. Okay, love you all. See you in the next video.